Praise God and welcome. We're studying concert number 18 in F minor, and with these players' tips, we'll just take little parts of the piece. We start in an F minor chord, playing off of it, little muffled C, F minor up a little higher in the neck, harmonics, and then a muffled C in the bass. And then F minor in the bass notes, little melody, D flat chord, coming down now in thirds, F minor, G, F minor again, and a melody in the fourth string, to a B flat minor, the G. We have a melody with octaves, but I also have in the mix of it a minor 6 or a major 6, or octaves, and a C7 with a flat 5th. Then we start the section with a chordal section in F minor, and I'm going to play the bass and then strum with the index finger over 4 notes lightly. So forth, and it goes through a whole section, but I have a very light touch with the index finger strumming. And then this is followed by where you have a melody in the top voice, and then I play the bass, light strum with the index with the index finger over 2 notes. And then a strum. And that goes patterning up there through the notes. And we reach a climax where we have some octaves. It's the G way up high, F sharp, E. And I'm working off of a C, 7 with the flat 5th. And then we end up coming down with some 6 off of an F chord. Back to where we began with an F minor. Alright, and then after a while we're going to be at this F in the bass, an open G string, and we're going to transition now, change keys. So we'll add an E and a G sharp, and the C goes down to a B, making an E chord. And now we're transposed now, and we're in the key of, or I should say we've modulated over to the key of A. And I got a light strum in the A chord, and a bass in the note, in the bass. Strumming lightly. So this whole section I'm just taking index finger over 2 and the light with the thumb on the 4th string, and a pedal note in the bass. And then after a while we have these same octaves with the 6, and keep moving that around for the melody, for a nice sweet sound. Then we have this arpeggio, an A arpeggio, which is kind of interesting. We have the A note in the bass, hammer down to the C, form the A chord, thumb, index, E string, and on the E string you'll bring your hand up to the A up here on the 2nd string, C sharp, E, glide up to the high E, back down to the E, and coming down these notes. That's a little arpeggio there. And in another section we have an E7 chord, and then we're coming off notes where we're going to pull off to the open E string. I use a rest stroke in the top voice. And we do the same thing in the bass notes, but we use the thumb. with a free stroke. And then we're going to have harmonics. That's an A here on the 7th fret of the 4th string, and then a C sharp is way right behind on the 4th fret, right behind the fret. Get both of them out together. Then we have another A arpeggio, but it goes to a G sharp. Then I'm going to take and put my first finger over the 9th fret, and I have about half bar, and I hammer down to the C sharp. Actually, it's a D sharp. I'm sorry, C sharp is correct. And then we have an A chord that I'm putting my hand around to an E, and then up to an F sharp. And then we back to our A, and then we have some 6. And then we bring these 6 down, and then we pluck. Then we're back to the key of F minor, as before. And now we go through that whole section like before, almost identical. And we're going to be ending with an F minor chord, or I should say F minor scale. And then this leads to tremolo with thirds. And then coming down in octaves with tremolo. Alright, and then we have a 6th chord. This is E flat 6. We don't go down chromatically. Very jazzy. An open A string. Then we're going to have an F major 7th chord. We take this formation, we put it all the way up to the 8th fret, and we follow through with this where we're going to have arpeggios going up and down, and then we have another scale run, and then we're going to have triplets where we're hammering down, coming down chromatically. Trill, do the same thing an octave higher. And then we have an F scale. Then we have a G minor 7th chord with a flat of 5th. A little pulling off and hammering down. And F minor, and then a harmonic way up on the 19th fret on the E string. All right, there you have some little parts there for concert Etude number 18 in F minor. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. God bless.